Hey darlings, Miss Naylor here. We're going to be on page 26 of your Roots book. Go ahead and grab your pen or pencil and your highlighter. We're going to be doing Bene, meaning well or good. I wanted to say special thank you to Miss Adelaide Kelly and Miss Bridget Chambers because they created this Prezi to get us started, and very, very, very much appreciated. They did a great job. Take a look at the top of the page. It says words that begin with Bene always describe something good, an action, a result, or an attitude. So let's get started and see what we get. Our first word is benediction. Okay? Benediction comes from the roots bene meaning good and dict meaning to speak. It is a noun. Now, there's a literal definition. I don't want you to underline the literal definition. I want you to go to the second definition, a blessing. Okay? That's the one I want you to underline. And then make sure you highlight your roots. Dict to speak. Here we've got a little speech bubble to help you remember that. Just like over here we had our priest help us remember the blessing, right? So here, Bridget and Adelaide are cool. Bridget and Adelaide would be even cooler if they remembered to capitalize their names, but they're still pretty darn cool because this is a pretty good way to help us remember the root dict to speak, right? Yeah. You might draw that in your roots book there. Our next word is benefactor. Okay? From the roots bene meaning good and fac meaning to do. So we're going to see the second root fac a number of times. You're going to want to make sure that one ends up in your head, okay? Again, we have a literal definition. Do not underline the literal definition. Go to the second definition, right? One who gives help or financial assistance. So generally when we talk about a benefactor, it has to do with money. Hence the reason here we have a picture of a man holding lots of money, right? The college owed much to its generous benefactors. And to help you remember that fac meaning to do, Bridget and Adelaide thought that a factory, which has people doing things inside, might be helpful. Okay, so that might be something to help you remember that fac means to do, like a factory. People do things there. Alright, beneficence is a noun, same two roots, bene and fac, okay? Again, second and third definitions, kindness and charity. Those are the ones I want you to look at. Kindness and charity. Okay? So here you have someone giving or collecting money for something. That's charity, right? Very good. Important root. Remember that one. Alright. Then we have beneficial. Are you seeing that we're seeing the same roots over and over again? That's going to be important. So this week it's going to be a little bit tough because you're going to have a lot of words that are very similar and very closely related. You're going to have to keep track of which one's which. So I would make sure to spend a lot of time looking over sentences this week as you study for your roots quiz, okay? So beneficial, two roots, bene and fac. It's an adjective. It means producing benefits, advantageous. Having a study schedule is beneficial. Or, if you're Bridget and Adelaide, in poker, a royal flush is beneficial to you because you get money. That seems quite beneficial as well. Okay? Beneficiary, noun, a person who receives payment, a person who receives benefits, as from a will or an insurance policy. He was the beneficiary of his father's will. Okay? So be careful. This kind of sounds like benefactor because they both are people, right? And there's money involved. But a benefactor is someone who gives, right? They give help or financial assistance. A beneficiary is the person who receives benefits. They get money from a will or an insurance policy. Okay? And it looks like the girls have put this great video in here. So let's see if we can get it to work for us, okay? Alright, let's see. Here it goes. Oh. What is it doing now? There it goes.
It's okay, relax. Watch this. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, Dave.
Wow. Is that Tracy? It's the jingle. Try it.
No.
Like a good neighbor. Just say State Farm is there.
With a sandwich.
Alright, so maybe this is a little bit exaggerated, right? They're trying to make you laugh so you remember that State Farm is there. Okay? But the idea that Adelaide and Bridget had was right. that these gentlemen, right, are beneficiaries because they are receiving benefits from an insurance company. Granted, you don't really get a sandwich when you sing the jingle from State Farm, but hey, it's a nice idea, right? Okay, doke. Moving on. Oh, same great root. Gotta remember that one. Benefit. Again, bene and fac. A benefit is anything that promotes well-being, a payment to one in need. Either of those definitions fit here, and we are going to underline both of those, okay? So here you see a payment being made to one in need, okay? She received considerable benefits from her exercise program. Benevolence. From the roots bene meaning well and vol meaning to wish. Oh look, we got a fun new root. Hooray! Okay? Benevolence is a noun, and it means an inclination to do good, a kindly or charitable act. So go ahead and underline both of those. The benevolence of the church members was shown by their generous contributions to charity. Okay? Now, see this note right here? Benevolence and beneficence are close synonyms, i.e. words that mean the same thing, so be very careful, okay? And then here to help you remember the root vol meaning to wish, we have Cinderella, and we have her fairy godmother. So Cinderella was wishing she could go to the ball. Her fairy godmother appeared, and ta-da! She gets to go to the ball. Yay! Alright, we're actually going to transition here really quickly, so stay with me for a second. Alright, our next word is benevolent. It is an adjective, and I want you to underline the meaning inclined to do good. It has that same root vol meaning to wish in it, okay? The department manager had a benevolent attitude toward her staff, giving them days off now and then. Well, that sounds pretty great, doesn't it? And our last word for the week is benign. Benign is an adjective, so it describes things, right? Something that is benign is harmless. It has a kindly or good attitude or disposition. Or specifically in medicine, benign can mean mild in character or not malignant. And that's the way we most often hear it. Now, all of these definitions are good ones. I want you to underline all of them, okay? But we really mostly use benign to mean the opposite of malignant, okay? And that's what that note there says. Benevolent, and benign are close synonyms. Both mean having a kindly attitude, but benevolent often includes the idea of doing something charitable, and benign often has a medical meaning opposite to malignant. Okay? Those are all of our words for this week. You should have these words all highlighted, their definitions, not the literal ones, just the ones we're going to study, underlined. And then you should have the root bene, meaning well or good, dict, meaning to speak, fac, meaning to do, and vol, meaning to wish. Okay? You are responsible for exercise 1, which is matching the bene word with its definition. And exercise 2, you're going to write the appropriate bene word in the blank. Okay? And then you are also responsible for the Kia. So please make sure you get online and do that as well. Okay? Best of luck studying for roots. Good job.